I'm following pop culture, entertainment, Depp vs. Heard, things like that. This here is about Amber's friend, some people say partner, some people say journalist, named Eve Barlow. And I just want to say up front, I do not disagree with Eve on everything. However, when it comes to Amber Heard, she was proved to be an abuser and a defamer in a court of law in Virginia. So obviously, I'm at a big disagreement with Eve on Amber. But I spotlighted this because she's talking about crime in New York, and like I said, I agree with something she says. I want to throw that out there, but I can't be more clear. As far as Amber, I can't agree whatsoever, not even really 1%. Let's see what we got. Here she says, every day I get up and there are bogus stories about me in the press, plus my Twitter, Instagram are littered with insane, fabricated, invasive, despicable conspiracy. It's enough. I stood next to a survivor. Whoever is responsible, you're the epitome of evil. I hope you choke on your profit. Wait a minute. This is what we went through in Virginia for 6 weeks, for 5 years. I'm one for saying, say what you want, freedom of speech, but when you say that, you're factually wrong right now. I will never relent from defending the truth and standing by Amber Heard. This is sick and debilitating. It's enough to ruin a person's life, livelihood, and contribute to irreparable damage to one's mental and physical health. Stop hate for profit. Okay. So the thing is, everything is always one-sided. When Amber put out the op-ed about Johnny Depp in the Washington Post, did anybody ever, anywhere, say anything about Johnny's mental health in the media, in the news, people with large platforms, journalists? Nobody. Nobody. Not at all. And even now, not so much. And we gotta circle back to this. Amber did it to herself. Let's see what else Eve has. This was ratioed because it's true. Mirrors to the facts always make them mad. Good people won't work with abusers. People motivated by money and money alone work with abusers because they only know how to take advantage of an immoral system, because Amber never did anything like that, did she? She always worked with moral people her entire life across the board, as has Eve. And by the way, I'm sure she's referring to Johnny here, and now the corporations and companies are working with somebody who was proved to be a victim in Virginia, not somebody who is an abuser. And by the way, she keeps comments off, so there must be two meanings to the word ratioed, because ratioed is when you read the comments and they're leaning towards one side heavily, because you can't see likes and dislikes anymore, and you can't see dislikes on Twitter and Instagram anyway. And You Are Heard says, and by the way, haha, how funny, You Are Heard as a verb, and it's her name. This is the person I want to see on my screen. This is the person I want to see platformed. Someone who has always fought for others. I don't want to see an R word in a spacesuit hanging from the ceiling of the MTV Music Awards. I stand with Amber Heard because we know everything Amber did overseas and for charity was straight from the heart. It had nothing to do with PR. In fact, nothing Amber does is for PR. You Are Heard. You're an intelligent person. No one pulls anything over on you. You see reality for what it is. I see a lot of very sneaky things going on and fake pictures all the time from you-know-who. But everyone has the right to their opinion. There you go. It's bad enough that Johnny Depp gets to walk free after he was abused and defamed. Wait, I'm reading that wrong. It's bad enough that Johnny Depp gets to walk free after the heinous crimes he's committed, but to have him celebrated at a national award ceremony while his victim lives hidden from society. A court-certified wife beater dressed as a spaceman. MTV, what are you thinking? MTV's probably thinking Johnny's been doing it for decades, and he's not actually a wife beater. Maybe to Judge Nickel, Amber Heard, and a couple of their close friends, but not to society on the whole. Yeah, some people in the media, but they don't believe it. They just want to write the articles. Then Eve retweets this. The way media has trivialized domestic violence around this case is infuriating. I couldn't agree more. Hopefully whoever put him there has no sisters or daughters, but maybe they do have wives, girlfriends to abuse too. Okay. Look, now this person's calling anybody who supports Johnny an abuser. Well, they say wives and girlfriends, so obviously they just attacking men. Women can't be abusers to this person. Sounds about right. These people love blanket terms, one size fits all for everything. Right, because Pop Crave here printed Whitney Heard's statement, "You're disgusting and clearly desperate talking to MTV," and they're not. But they had Johnny, who they've had before. I keep saying this over and over, but let's not forget, Johnny's kind of a tradition on the show, and they got good ratings. Cheers. And they got huge, huge compliments on Twitter. So all in all, worked out pretty good. And one hashtag there that's featured is "Give Amber her voice back." She had it. She used it for a long time. And what happened was it was proved to be a voice that wasn't so truthful. Let me know what you think down below. Shout out to Jan Price and Laura B. Laura B sent me an article. I forgot to give her a shout out last video, so thank you, Laura. And also Cindy Bryden sending me so many. If you don't subscribe here, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. Rant done for now. Thanks for stopping by. See you next time.